Hey everybody, so for today's Polishables nail tutorial it's going to be a monochrome nail art. So you're going to need 3 polishes, a top coat / base coat, a white nail polish and then a black nail polish. And today I'm going to be showing you how to do a paper chain men tutorial for your nails. So to start off with, I have applied my base coat and then a couple of coats of this white nail varnish. Just make sure it's nice and opaque, and then what you need is your black nail varnish. If you have a striper tool, that's excellent. I've just got a really long and thin paintbrush like this one that I'm going to dip into my black nail polish, and that's just going to help create the arms of your paper chain men so they look like they all join together. First of all, you just make sure there's a good amount on there, but not too much so that it drips. And I always start on the pinky because that's the smallest one, and I'm going to aim for around the middle. You kind of want a solid line all the way across, but if you don't get it all in one go, it doesn't really matter. So that's your first line. So put your fingers together like this, and then because you're using a long thin paintbrush, you can line it up and do your second arm from one side across to the other. Just press down your striper tool. Now it can get a little bit fiddly, but there you go. I've drawn a slightly thicker arm, and that's because the nail itself is bigger, so you can afford to draw a bigger stick man. And then putting your fingers together like that again, line it up, and draw the third line. Like so. You can see it kind of all goes together like that. Now for the thumb, I'm just going to do one big stick man. I mean, it's not going to link up to any of the others, so it doesn't really matter too much. So there you go, you've got all your arms together, and then what you need to do is get yourself either a dotting tool, a bit like these that I have, or a toothpick. These are really cheap from eBay or Amazon. I've chosen one where the head is actually quite big. What you need to do is dip it into nail polish, make sure you've got a fair bit, and I'll start on this one this time. It's just to do a dot for the head. Now if you're not satisfied with the size, you can go a little bit bigger. Like this. Always making sure you have enough. I didn't have enough for that one. There we go. And then this last one, just dot it on like this. You've got the tops of your stickman ready. Using the same size tool, put a little bit more polish on. I just want to add a little bit for a body so it's nice and straight. There. And you've got their little bodies. Now what you need to do now is switch to a smaller dotting tool and get your polish, and that will be your legs. Super simple. Just have to be careful you don't smudge the rest of the stickman, but I'm sure you won't. And there you have it. When you put your nails together, they should link up and be little stickmen. Now what I'm going to do is just tidy this one up a little bit. I want his head to be a little bit bigger. And then what you need is to put a top coat over the top once it's dried, and then it will seal in your design nicely for you. Hope you like this video. Be sure to comment or subscribe and check out my Twitter page. All the information is in the bottom bar below.